Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration playthrough. Hopefully the sound is now okay. I had to restart the stream because it wasn't detecting the microphone for some reason. And thank you for notifying very early in the video. Hello, hi guys, hi Quatch, hi Revan, hi Faustust. You can hear great. Basically, I did some very advanced fixing process. I unplugged and plugged the microphone back and it started working. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Today we shall continue setting up the core mining. The core mining in order to be able to have a big mole on the new planet, which we are transforming into a big smelting factory. We shall cover it in concrete, as per suggestions the other day. It shall become the factory Death Star, something like that. And for that, we have to, there are several routes we can go, and core mining was one good idea by Faustus. I do fully agree that if we have core mining there, it should be done once and for all, and we should never be lacking resources. We might have some bottlenecks, for example, the smelting of, like, if we cannot process all the cores, the basic cores, we can have some resources which are lacking, but I think it's overall a very good step forward. You have sound now? Perfect. So right now we are preparing this ship, which I think we can use to kind of travel around before it becomes the delivery ship. So we need to deliver the resources, and why not start with Shenong, which is gonna be the core mining for vulcanite. Now, one small issue on Shenong is that we don't have any water. So right now we're generating. We have solar panels which are able to generate a good amounts of power, but it's kind of bad. It's still kind of bad. So how about delivering water ice to any planet which doesn't have water, and using power based on water ice? Because water ice lasts forever. It does last forever. It's crazy how efficient it is, how compressed it is for power if using condenser turbines. So let's try that. And it's actually a good thing because. Like, our first planet is gonna be the one without water. Maybe we should have a first planet with water, so it's a bit easier. Let's see here. Maybe actually starting with iron would be smarter. Maybe starting with iron is a smart thing to do. We have iron. Yeah, we have 2 iron planets. So one of them is bigger. One of them has like 1.3 radius. One of them is only 740. And I remember someone mentioning that smaller planets with smaller radius output less core fragments. I haven't. Yes, tested that, but why? That does make sense. However, here we have Biter meteors, which is a big pain because we have vitamin launch as well. And here it's a small planet. It's actually waterless, so maybe we shall try go here and set up a ton of meteors. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go and have some iron. As the beginning of our big super smelting. Iron should be the first resource, it makes sense. And we should be having somewhere all the core miners we need here in this base. Here, we have a ton of them. Let's actually produce more, 40. And this ship is really useful to have like all kinds of stuff inside. Let's have these. Let's also have, do we need rockets? Not yet. Do we have these in the inventory? We kind of do. Okay, space stuff, not needing. And again, we will need a refinery at some point. So we might as well grab all the buildings related to the refinery. And of course, all of the like furnaces for the core mining. Like, we're gonna be having a mole at some point, but until then, we need lots of items. I have given a little bit of thought about how the factory should be organized, but I still have no like big idea. It's a bit vague. I don't know, like, with the spaceships delivering stuff, how can we make an expandable, well-organized factory? I'm still a bit lost in thought about that. Try to think in the shower. I think it might help. So we have some of the fuel, right? I'm lightly going around all of these, trying to figure out which stuff we might need. So we will need these, but there are so many things to take. So I think it's best to try to have them auto-crafted, like having being at the mall as fast as possible. They only need iron and steel. Yeah, they only need iron and steel. So this is pretty good, pretty good. Okay. So with this we can already go to Shenong. Oh, yeah, the power. So I think copying this is the power we have on Novice is a good first step. Like this, for example, we can just copy this side, and it's gonna provide us. Oh, that's actually 8 gigawatt. We might not need that much, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have some. Or we can just go with like 4. We will need 2, but we might as well have more. And we shall have everything for this in space. So before we grab these, we shall take all the ducts here. Not all, but a bunch. Let's have these. Hey Faustus, how is your core mining, by the way? How many planets have you colonized? How many planets you are core mining on, basically? Let's have these, yeah. And pumps. Pumps are not very hard to create, but I don't think we have them. Let's also have the pump jacks for all of the oil. Colonized 6 so far, but only 5 are core mining setups. All of this without antimatter engines. Let's have these. I'm actually thinking whether we should be working on the big base for the core mining without reaching the belts, because after we unlock the next belts, these ones, it might be a little bit easier. They're more compressed, but they're also very expensive. Let's see. I think we might have everything here. So let's just go. Let's just go. Oh, we need to grab modules and miners. Not the miners, the models, just the models. So to grab the models, I'm gonna logistics are disabled. Let's put some stuff here. Grab the fuel and the oxygen, and let's go grab the models. I haven't converted Beryl over yet. That's the resource with the worst ratio. So I'm considering regular mining of that in asteroid belt, because Skyladus asteroid belt 1 has patches with 150 million beryllium. Maybe, you know what, maybe core mining itself on its own is not enough, but having it going will definitely save up on a ton of resources. Where we are going. So, maybe we will still have to mine some stuff. We shall see. Where are the models? The models are above. Here. Oh, you know what? Let's go grab from the old base. We have speed models there as well. It's a bit easier. I need to do all the math again for that. I started my playthrough with core mining, provide 98% of my resource needs. That's really nice. 98? 98 is very good. I have top-up mining patches on Novice so that that only feed into the buffers when below 2k of that resource available everywhere. Yeah, to process the resources, the core ones first. I want to grab the modules which are... Wait, we also have speed modules, right? I'm a bit lost. This base. So we have... Oh, it's below. We have the... Yeah, we have speed modules here. So we can actually take from them from these. Yeah, let's go there actually. Just to take a bunch. If one resource is overused, it won't just empty out. But it will still empty out if you don't provide enough, right? Here. Take some of the speed from the official production. This is the official production line. We don't have that much of it. That's fine. And these ones. Oh man, wow, whoa. That's a lot of these. Why do we have so many here? Wait, is it even working? Is it even working? It's not. It's not. These ones are not working. So what's going on? What's going on? Which ones are lacking? Oh, it's the modules themselves. Why is that? Why is that? Let's check the rocket. We need a bunch of stuff, not only the models. But most importantly, the models. We have all the models here, so I'm guessing the rocket is not full, so it cannot leave. Which one was it? Sciences, shipyard, models. Yeah, the rocket is not full and it needs nothing. It needs nothing. How is it possible? So every time we're trying to fill it, well, like we are increasing the multiplier. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not even the third time where we are increasing the multiplier for the contents, and the rocket just refuses to get full. Oh man. Okay, now it should be good. Now it should be good until the next time it breaks. Hey, Mars! How have you been? How have you been doing? Okay, now it's good. How have you been doing? We're about to set up a big core mining, core smelting planet. But we're at the beginning, so we have yet to have a smelting outpost, core mining outpost. But I'm very, very torn about how the base should look like, should be organized. I have been well, just not much Factorio lately. Yeah, it's definitely good on you for taking breaks. I cannot take a break until this is over. It has to be done. What are these? What are these? Why there's like... Sounds like bugs. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just go, yeah. So first of all, let's go to Shenong and... No, we need to go to the orbit first. So let's lift off and go to Novice orbit. We need to take different items there. We have some meteors on the way to the orbit, but very little. So let's anchor, and let's anchor at the spaceport, the shipyard, so that we can refuel. Let's anchor here. Let's get the refueling going. Oh, we are a little bit too far. Oh, we are like one tile too far from from these. Wait a second. We're like one tile too far. And here is this one. Oh. Oh. This one. Did I hear smelting planet? Yeah, smelting planet. A big planet where we're gonna deliver all of the cores, and we are gonna process them all. These ones. Man, that's a lot of cores. That is a lot of cores. I'm a bit lost about how it should be organized in a way that is easily expandable for every single one of these. I played a lot of Vampire Survivors for a while, then Age of Empires 2. Oh man, Vampire Survivors. Who would have thought that a game like that would take off? That's crazy. Let's go to the mall, refill on items, and yeah, I do play Age of Empires 2 sometimes with friends. Not that much time lately because of the work and streaming, but there was a new patch with new civilizations. Somehow I have like 80 hours in it. Yeah, the mystery, the big mystery. How did a game like that take off? I mean, it is cool, but it's such a small game. How did people even find out about it? Maybe like one big streamer found it and then everyone started playing it. Here, oh yeah, we need everything for the energy here. So let's grab a bunch of energy beam receivers, and let's have 5 in the inventory. Then we will need let's have a Logistics request. Oh, we don't need much. Plastic for some reason. Is the smelting plant at least volcanic so you can smell them all in local magma? No, it's not volcanic. We are planning to use Morse, which has crude oil, which has tons of crude oil. So it's gonna be, it has a lot of ocean, so we need to start producing the... We have stone, but we need to start... Oh yeah, we don't have power here. We need to start producing stone ASAP. Landfill ASAP. Honestly, no clue. I found it through a small Skyrim streamer who streams once a month, but decided to stream Vampire Survivors for once. A lot of big streamers have been playing it as well. Why there is this? What? How is this always a problem? What? Oh, it's because this chest is unable to empty them. Oh wow, that's new. So it means that this rocket is full and cannot launch? No, it doesn't mean that. Yeah. So what? Wait. We have a cargo chest here. We have a storage chest with rocket cargo sections packed as a filter. It's in the global network. Or is it? Oh, it's actually not. For some reason, it's not in the global network. This is why. Maybe there was like a cut here. Because all these parts should be global. Yeah, I think there was a cut here or here. Yeah, let's go back and fix it. I got 100% achievements at the time and enjoyed each of the patches since then. Yeah, the AFK simulator. For some reason, this game makes me think a lot about Cookie Clicker. For those who have played it, like you don't do much. You basically you just take strategic decisions, and stuff happens for you. But again, it's also something very... Let's steal some... Man, poor guy without landfill. I think go to another round or two. Enjoy the game. Enjoy. Let's do it like that. Yeah, so now everything is connected, and now all these packs should be able to be taken. Yeah, now you can see everything is back to working. How did that happen? I do not know. But a lot of things happen on this playthrough without me knowing it, which is very weird to say the least. The base have outgrown what like I can't even like have it all and apprehend like aspects of it. I need to like figure out how it works again. Same as coding, by the way. When you work on a big piece of software or like even part, and you tend to forget how it was done, so you go back to it and like, who wrote that? Can't believe it was me. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. We have everything. We have these. Let's check at Novice if there is anything else we need to have this work. So the turbine... Oh, yeah, the small turbines. We need to have condenser turbines. And I think that's it. I think that's mostly it. Yeah, just some condenser turbines, which are right here. Condenser turbines. Oh, here. Let's take a bunch. Yeah, they're only by stack of 10. Let's have these. And let's not have 20, let's have 50 here. Do we have these? Oh, we don't? Oh, we have some of them. Also, let's have 50 of these as well. Okay, and we are good. I hope. Let's go. The refueling is... oh, the refueling is not done. Hold on, did I forget to connect here? Oh, there was a small... Oh, okay. So let's wait a bit on the refueling, and let's go. Now, the plan is to try and... Oh, wait! One big important thing that have been forgotten. And that is the cannons, the meteor cannons, and the ammo. Again, the ammo, I'm not sure how we're gonna deliver it. Maybe from Morse, like the smelting planet for the ships which go back and fetch the cores, they can deliver resources to maintain the production. And that is literally ammunition and water ice when there's no water. And that's it. Everything else should be good. So let's go and get the... Oh, we also need we also need the crushers, but that's later. That's when we come back and start working on the planet. Crushers. Oh, we might not have them here. Yeah, they might be only on Lois, which is fine. Okay, let's take the cannons right here. I'm gonna take 16 because this planet has biter meteors, which is very, very annoying. And let's also take some initial ammunition, and let's not forget to get more of it. Like that, yeah. Okay, and we are ready. I do think we're ready. Last thing. Sorry, but there was one last thing, and that is the core miners themselves. We are producing them here at this mall as well. Yeah, so I think 20 is good to begin with. Let's get rid of some of the ammunition then. Oh, I pressed shift, but it tries to insert it here apparently. Yeah, let's get rid of some of it so we can have space for these. Okay, 18. Perfect. Oh, let's actually carry the ammunition in the trash slots. I'm not gonna have robots take it. Oh, too late. Too late, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we have everything. Oh, and we also need to preemptively get rid of biters, I think. And let's actually go and scan the planet. Man, so many things to do. Such a big project for like even for a single planet. But we might try to automate these at some point. So Dagon, yeah, with biter meteors, view surface and start scanning. Scan surface. We shall scan everything. It's not very big. This planet is 1,600, if I remember correctly. And after that, we shall... let's go to the sun and start cleaning the biters. Now, autoclave. Oh, not Manta, but Dagon. Yep. Autoclave. Yeah, let's go. I think it's good to add another one of these. Literally the same shall do the trick. I think it's almost instant. And it's actually autoclaving as well for the at Dagon. let's have a look at Dagon. Dagon. Man, it's hard to find stuff here. Dagon, let's also make it priority 1 so we can see it as well. 2 death rays. One of them is way bigger than the other. What? Why? It's the same. Should be the same power. Oh, was it because it was kind of preheated? Let's see here. You are, yeah, you have a big emitter strength because you are preheated. And you are still sitting at 10 gigawatt, right? So we actually might want to add more landfill and more of these to both. And, oh, again, there's another issue, is that these are not powered. For some reason, this is a bit... That's fine. The old one. Okay, let's have more of this going. Hold on, how? Oh yeah, they're not oriented the same way here. I think we need to take this one, which kind of, yeah, it kind of completes the one above for both. Like we can afford it. We have tons of energy to use. Dagon. So let's see here. It does take a bit of time, but this is fine. Are we gonna be polluting a lot? I don't even know if core miners pollute a lot. Don't box yourself in. If you create a DSP below you, you limit your expansion of energy beams. Make a 1 terawatt energy glaive. Oh yeah. Wait, what do you mean by don't box yourself in? Core miners pollute all, are you sure? But do they pollute more than faster than the biters disappearing? We might want to leave one autoglaive at all times on the planet, just in case there is a biter meteor. Oh, but then it can go across our construction, which is not ideal. Oh, my Granules has an energy beam with 1 terawatt energy, but that thing is fast as hell. Oh, is it faster because it has more energy? Oh, that's cool. Now, one small problem here is that these are going in the same direction. Like I would have liked one of them like being here and one of them being here. Let's set up more of these. Why being restricted? Why being restricted? There is absolutely no reason to restrict ourselves to 2. Yeah, whatever. It's hard to trace. Let's do it like that. More! And actually, I think this one is best to replace here, so it can scale. It can be scaled a bit easier. Okay. So now we have 3. And again, why restrict ourselves? Let's have 4. 3, 4. It's Factorio. And it's just a copy paste, so it's all good. All of these are produced at the mall in Novice orbit and sent here automatically. So I think soon we're gonna be. Yeah, we only have 28 left, and one build is 32, so we don't have enough for a 4th one. I mean, it could be smaller, but still. Let's have a look at the gun. Oh wow, look at the pentagram. They're gonna die quite soon, I hope. How fast is the scan? Not that fast. Can you even see where it's scanning? I don't know where it's scanning. Let's see how far the border is. That's a little bit. Okay, right here. So this is how far the border is. Oh man, that's gonna take a while. Should have done that earlier. I don't think it's 1 terawatt. It was a few hundred gigawatts. So if I'm not mistaken, with the solar panels that generate 91 megawatt at 100% power, I won't need a lot of them to get to 1 terawatt. 91 megawatt. Wait. Ours generate 12 megawatt. Yeah. Oh, is your sun bigger? Oh no, you're using the level 3 solar panels, right? Okay, let's just go. Let's prepare. Let's get started, and while the biters are being deleted, I'm a bit afraid that the glaives are gonna go across the base. Like if we land now and we start doing stuff, or we can sit in a corner. Let's actually sit in a corner here, or on an island. Oh guys, we can sit on an island. If we can find an island, we still need like 40 core miners, so it shouldn't be a small island, but we can sit on an island and core mine there. So that even if there is a biter meteor crash, we're gonna be safe. I'm starting all my glaives. I usually start all my glaives in one corner of the map and then let it sort out themselves. Make sure that expansions are cleared quickly, which doesn't happen if you start glaives in each corner. I see what you mean. So we need to kind of manually start a glaive and then put it on auto, right? From the middle, yeah, from the middle they might... What is this? An attack group? Hold on. Let's try what you say. Should we... yeah, let's start them all in one corner. So let's have a glaive. choose coordinates. Yeah, let's start at the bottom left. Oh, but again, I think if it's not scanned, it's a little bit. Let's manually scan here and have them all start right here, so they can start cleaning all these bases first. Like that, right? And now set it to auto. Oh, we can keep it on auto, right? And we can just say start here. Oh, it's slowly coming there, right? It's slowly going there. Wait. Destination. If we do that, all of them should slowly. Oh, you know what? I think it's way easier to instead of waiting for them, we can just turn them off, right? We can turn them off, and then start from that destination. Something like that. Auto. Yeah, it's easier. So again, point there, and say auto. Yeah. Wait. Where is the first one? Oh, it's right below. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's easier like that. I like your idea. So again, here we say point. There's one here, one here. Yeah, let's go across and let's have it start here. And say auto. And we can start colonizing there. We can start colonizing on this corner, which is perfect. So this one is going there. Why do I see red here? There's like a worm. There is also some stuff here. Oh man. Okay, let's start it here. And auto. We can still direct it, right? Okay, now it goes on its own. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Oh, we need to be a bit close to the water. We need to be a bit close to the water so we can power up. Oh, that's just the reminders. Okay, cool. We can come here. There's a ton of iron, but we won't be using it. But there's a ton of it. A worm, surviving worm, which is fine. 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth? Oh, 4, right here. Okay, cool. Let's go. Think of a production chain. If you are doing a full chain, you probably want to start off far left or something and have production working to the right. Since confirming thread doesn't require all biters to die, autoglaves don't focus on biters, only nest speeders. You have to turn off the glaive, rejoin it, and then set it back to autoglaive. Yep. Knowing but it works, more energy provided means a wider and faster beam. So since you have a ton of energy, just keep adding more. Makes sense. Let's have a big beam. Let's have 4 big beams. Where's the landfill? Let's add more. You're right. Something like that. More. And that's a nice. Did we receive a new delivery? Oh, we didn't. Hold on, why don't we have a new delivery? Novice orbit. Here's the rocket which goes to the sun. Oh, we do have a ton of stuff. Yeah, let's just go. Let's launch this delivery right now. I think it needs more landfill. We need to use more landfill. After it arrives, all of this should be placed, and this should be powerful. More powerful. Yep. In the meanwhile, let's start a base. Let's start a base here in this corner. Where are the glaives? There's only one now. There's no 1, 2. Where are the remaining 2? Hold on. Tomorrow is a public holiday, so glad to not be working. Oh man, jealous. I'm jealous. Autoclave, 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 autoclave. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, one is here. Oh, they are offline. I mean, I don't see any animation. Maybe it's because of the, yeah, must be because of the like ghost or something. Must be interfering. So now we should be having all 4 of them once again, right? And they're kind of all here now. They're kind of all here. I do. Oh, because of the, they have been disabled again. They have some issue. That's fine. Let's just turn off one of them and have it point here. And we shall leave the other 3. Okay, let's go. Read my last message. Autoclave only can also target nests that have been discovered, so you have to fully scan the planet if you want them to clear everything. Yeah. The problem is, I think we are glaving the planet faster than we are scanning it. the glaving is faster than the scans. Oh, we have 2 of them here, and there are some. Oh no, that's just the lack of scanning. Okay. We can start the set. We can start settling the base. Maybe disable it for now. It's fine. Let's go. So Dagon. And launch. We shall see how this spaceship performs. Normally it should be good, but I think we haven't even checked its best speed. Is it only 116? I mean, we only have 6 engines, which makes sense. Oh, no. It's going better, it's getting better, it's getting better. Oh, can we reach 200? Yeah, I think we can. We are losing planet gravity well right now, so yeah, we are at 200. Our 2000 integrity ship with like 20 engines was at 300. And this is how, like, the integrity is so important. And yeah, like, some laser turrets are doing very well. Time to destination, 50 seconds. Now we should not be seeing any big meteors. Yeah, this ship is perfect. This ship is perfect to try transporting the ores and like small things. Also, you can't clear a planet if you viewed it a bit of the surface. Good to know. Oh, the map view is nice. You can see the... Oh, that's a good diagonal here. These are the medium ones, right? Yeah, there are small ones and the medium ones. And we must not be seeing any big ones. How is the power doing? So, okay, the cell has just been inserted, I guess, because it's full. Yeah, this one is... Yeah, you can see that there is one cell, 1 to 100, but I wonder how it got to 1000 temperature. Normally, one cell brings it from 5000 to like 7000. And let's check the power usage as well. So the power usage here is spiking up to 50 megawatt. So that's nice. Wait until you get to DSS4 requirements. Oh my god. I don't even... Maybe a ton of Naquitite. Just a ton. If you stop the ship, you can mouse over the asteroids to see the HP. Ah, yeah, now that it's stopped. Indeed. So the small ones are 6000 and the medium ones are 60,000. And the big ones, 600,000. Yeah. Let's anchor. And let's go to this bottom left. So there is some uranium patches, which I don't think we care about too much, but let's have a base somewhere. Let's actually have everything, have stuff here. Like we can have power generation. We can have power generation like say here, and we can have the miners being here, and the core mining should go inside of the ship, which can be located here. Yeah, I think that's good. Something like that. Complexity does not mean resource requirements. Oh. But then it's cool. Like, I really don't... I'm a bit afraid of expanding a ton of the resources. But if it's not... if it's not that, then it's cool. Let's delete some cliffs here. So here is where all the core mining gonna happen. Now, I'm really curious about how many belts we can fit with 40 core miners. How many belts? And I think the formula is pretty simple. I think I actually remember it. If we multiply the amount of core miners by 4, we are gonna double the output. Yeah, that's how it works. I remember I have looked at it. In-game, I mean. It works like that. Like, if you have 2 core miners and you want to double your output, you will need 8. Okay. Let's go with the power. So, Novice. Copy from Novice. This. And yeah, let's copy only 4 gigawatt. Yeah, let's copy that. This part. Oh. Hey, Mommy Christian. I forgot to practice saying your name. How are you doing? I'm a bit afraid to put it too high, but too low it's gonna be a bit more difficult for piping. Yeah, let's just remove these cliffs and place it next to the water. Some spaceship requirements. What spaceship requirements? We need different spaceships. I do love building spaceships. So if there is a science which makes us build more spaceships, I'm happy. Designing spaceships is so interesting. Like the fact that there are so many parameters. Okay, let's just build it like that. Here. Yup. Plop. Hopefully we have everything. Almost. We need some pipes. Oh, I forgot to take basic steam turbines. I thought, oh, we only have condenser ones for now. What to do? Man, I forgot to take basic steam turbines. We need a ton of iron. Iron, you say? Iron, you say? Hold on. Can we actually make them? Can we make them? We need 8 times 2, 16. And one of them is a lot of iron, but a little bit of copper. We can make them. We can make them. Easy peasy. Do we have any miners? Yes, we do. Let's go smelt some plates. Man, that's like stranded on a new world. We just need these, and we need the smelters, which we have in the ship. We have everything in the ship. Let's have these ones. Oh, yeah, all the belts are in the ship. Some of these, some of these. Steam turbines provide a minimal amount of power. 5.82 megawatt max. Who cares about that? 5.82 megawatt max. Now, what I don't want to do is to set up these turbines because we would need to have a feedback loop of water. It's a bit different build. So instead of having a return trip, I think it's just easier to have some smelting going. Very simple, just like that. Smelt the plates, and we can have all the items. In a chest. I think even like a small chest is good. Like that. Like that, and a beacon. And we can just copy paste the same on the left. We still need some energy, so we can start using the... Oh man, that's really annoying, because we will need to empty the water and stuff. Maybe it's just easier to go back and take them. Just feed the water back into the system. Okay, you know what? You're right. It might be, but we will need to change the way they are organized here. Oh, hold on. Do we have vacuum pipes? We don't even have vacuum pipes. Oh, that's an oversight. That is an oversight. Oh, no, not these. These. Do we have vacuum? No, we don't have the pipes, so we cannot even continue the build. So we have to go back. We have to go back. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and in the meanwhile, I think we still in order to use the energy, we need to preheat this. We need to preheat this. So let's have this one point at Dagon and heating this thingy. Now, how much energy do we need to dedicate? We have 57% efficiency, so we need like a double, and we have more than double here. This is 10 gigawatt. We can only consume 4 anyways, so we can remove these two. No big deal. While it's heating, I think we can do a trip. Check vacuum pipe. Yeah, because we had vacuum pipe stuff in the old inventory, which we lost because of the the crash. Now, how much energy does it take to take lift off? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Let's also leave the... we can also place these. Okay, let's just do these. We can take the core miners, put them here. And let's... So that's all we need. Yeah, because the core miners shall just go into a station ready to fill these. Oh, I was not typing here. No, it's orbit. Oh, and Faustust, remember yesterday you were saying that we can set the speed. Oh, sorry. Okay, here, right? We don't care. Let's set it here, and so that this way we can remove this controller. Let's remove this signal here, and this is gonna be default speed. We know that we are able. This ship is able to go at maximum speed every time because it has enough defenses to handle the asteroids. Asteroid belt, asteroid field. 3 steam turbines per high temperature turbine is 18 megawatt added energy over the condenser. Oh yeah, it's not that I don't want to use the steam turbines because they produce less energy. It's because we need to have a feedback loop, and we will need to change the build, and I want to just copy paste it everywhere. And that's not only that, I was ready to change, but the other issue we had is that we don't have these. We don't have these, so if we were to not use them, we would need to change completely here everything, which I don't want to do. So let's just grab these the turbines and go back. It takes 1 minute to go there. Should be fast. And one other thing while we are flying, why the scan is not? I don't have the impression the scan is going here. Wait. Did I not click? What? What? Hey, Tense Dungeon with the raid! Welcome everyone! How are you doing, Tense Dungeon? Thank you very much for the raid. How is your playthrough? How is it going? Have you gotten into core mining yet? Fine. Great. Okay, let's anchor. We really need the clamp here. I don't know where is the. Oh, it was one tile above. That's fine. So how much fuel do we have used only 14k. This is nothing. Oh wait, here. Fine. Grab these and leave. These are for waterless planets. Oh, and Naquium. So in order to build a Naquium pipes of any length, what we want is to carry these in the inventory. And we have these produced at the base. I think, yeah, at the mall. I need to turn the glaze back on. Yeah, they disappeared because they have cleared everything in range. I'm really wondering how did that happen that I did not click on scan the surface. I checked 2 times, but okay. Let's wait a little bit for the biter worms to appear more around. Fine, thanks. A lot of AFK farming, no core mining. It's vanilla. Oh, sorry, you are doing vanilla run. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. AFK farming. At the price of fuel in my country, that's 14k is my annual income. Yeah, the fuel prices have been going up everywhere, right? Where's the Naquium pipe? Yeah, that's crazy. But that's a good thing, I guess. Like, at some point we have to stop using fossil fuels. In real life, I mean. Let's request it. Naquium heat pipes. Let's have it in the inventory at all times. A stack of 50, let's have 100. 2 stacks. Oh? Not here? Oh, wait, what? Where did you make it? Sciences, no. Here? Oh, that's surprising. No, we don't have a mole. Where did you make it? Naquium heat pipes. Or maybe we never made it. We never made it. Because we don't deliver... Oh, we don't deliver the Naquium here. We don't deliver the Naquium here. So we need to go and manually craft it. And I think we can do it here because we must have some Naquium here. Yeah, let's go back. 30% basically where I think... Oh, logistics is turned off. Oh, you're right. It's still empty though. Still empty. Yeah. I remembered we don't have Naquium plates supplied to this mall because we cannot afford Naquium plates everywhere yet. To afford Naquium plates, let me draw you a small picture. To afford Naquium plates everywhere, we need to have a Naquium centralized Naquium smelting on the smelting planet, which should not be novice because it's way too expensive. So the whole reason why we are doing that. And to be able to have Naquium smelting set up and everything, we need a lot of resources such as vitamelange, such as stone, such as what's the word? The vulcanite one. And it all started there, and now we're building a core mining in order to have a full-blown factory going there, which will allow us to have easy Naquium processing and a lot of resources as side benefits. Something we should have been doing for a while. Faustust has been doing it for a long time already. So we can have 100 now. And I think it could be a good idea to have a small mole here actually producing these. Yeah, let's do it. Because we have all the resources here. And let's have up to, yeah, 100 of them here. Perfect. It's very slow though. Let's have 20 plates and 1 stack of these. Okay, now we can go back. Dagon! Personal request to Taj. Dagon. Dagon. Okay, so yeah, like it takes 1 minute at full speed to get there, so no big deal. We need to be more careful when we start heading out elsewhere. But for that, I think we're gonna have a dynamic requester with every single needed item. We land the spaceship, and it might be even automatically be built if we manage to automate it. But for the first ones, we don't even have any kind of ship logistics automated yet. So yeah, that's something to be done. Okay, how is the heat going? Oh, the heat is actually really slow. The heat is really slow because okay, we need to add more of these at least at the beginning to preheat it. Oops, to preheat it. And after everything is kind of set up, man, why these are so compact and these are not? I think I made a mistake on the placing. Yeah, let's have some of them going here. And once it's properly heated, we can remove them. 30 more seconds. Dagon. You can prepare like water pumping, everything, and it should be all done. Now, as said before, the core miner shall go there. And can the ship destroy the cliffs? Let's try to destroy this cliff with the spaceship. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Anchor. Yeah, I think it works. Antimatter converted into cliff explosives. Do you also, guys, clean cliffs, like destroy cliffs, like with a mouse manually? Because robots are inefficient in this. Like they take more explosives than necessary. Do you also have that? For information, you can pin views to your spaceships, then you can use the hotkey to view a list of all your earlier pins to easy select now that you have a ton of planets. That's true. That's true. I haven't done that. I do have hotkeys here. You can check the end mode. I do have some hotkeys. All pins, but I'm not used to them, so let's try to, like, for me, like pressing Y and the planet select from a list is a little bit easier still, but maybe if we get used to hotkeys, it's gonna be a bit better. So 4 heat pipes done. What are these? Oh, these are underground mini pumps, so we need 4 underground mini pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need to pump in the water. Now, I don't know exactly how much water. Actually, that's easy to calculate. I think 2 turbines is basically 1,100. So 2 turbines is 1 pump. So 4 turbines is 4. All this setup is 4 pumps. Okay, let's have a duct intake from here, and let's have a nice little. Something like that. Oh, perfect. Nice little pump going. So we don't need that much efficiency. Like these non-return ducts are not very necessary, but I like to use them for the sake of getting used to this stuff. Landfill, yeah, unnecessary. Let's not waste landfill. Speaking about waste, and let's have 4 pumps going. We have 20, perfect. So, yeah, this is an intake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, and we can do it here. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay, we have all of these. Now what we need is an initial power. We need an initial power. Oh, we don't even have the power pole here as a default one. Interesting. Oh, I think it should be more towards the middle. Yeah, something like that. Now this one is almost at 5,000, a little bit more, and we need some initial power here. So let's remove this one for now. Let's have only this one, only one going here, and we can use an electric boiler. Let's have one in the inventory. We can burn something. And that is really nice that we have coal from all this stone, from all the rocks. So now we have water everywhere. Oh no, I think we need to power this up as well because of these ducts. These ducts need power to bring the water to the heat exchangers. So let's do it like that. Yeah, perfect. The water is in, and it should all start working once this reaches 5,000. Almost there. Now, let's set up the core miners. And first of all, let's set up the meteor strikes. And did we scan the planet? Okay, we did scan the planet. Now that we have scanned the planet, let's go back and redo these. So let's start one here. Autoclave. One. Here. Thought you could hide. Autoclave. You shall start, let's say here. Autoclave. Oh. And you shall start here on this nest. Autoclave. Nice. So now these should be able to finish all of the biters, and after that we shall confirm the extinction, and there should be no more expansions. We can safely like delete the surface, like trim it normally. And let's also place down. Maybe it's best to not delete the surface, because deleting the surface, I mean trimming the surface, would create explored surface only around the base. And the problem with that is that if there is a biter meteor which actually lands, it's gonna land near our base. Because it can only land in the explored part, from what I have seen. But if everything is explored, then meteors can land like here, and it's not a big problem. We can maybe even have a glaive always pointing at this planet. So yeah, let's have a... oh, the ship is gonna be arriving on this side, right? So the output is all... let's remove this, we don't need iron. The output is always going to be on the right, and the input is on the left. So the core miners should be here. Should be located here with the input going to the right. It's going to go on the ship on the left. And since the ship is going to be bringing the ammunition... Oh, I tried to take this all. The gun should be on its right side. So let's first set up the miner layout. And I'm, again, not sure about the belts. It says 2.6 a second, but of course it's gonna be lower and lower. Is there any way to math it out, or do we have to do it trial and error? Because I don't think a factory planner is able to consider the diminishing returns. I think it wasn't able to before, but maybe now it is with the updated version. Who knows? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. So let's say we want to mine, in this case, iron core fragments, and let's say we want one belt. Are you gonna be... No, see, two core miners don't cut it, obviously. There is a C Tweaky has the core miner formula. I don't think Factory Planet. Oh yeah, you're right. There is a radius in the formula, so yeah, it won't really work. Man, let's see. I think it's gonna be very easy to visualize, like how many belts, 40 of these input. So we need 40, and 40 is 8 times 5, so we can have these 5 and 4 of these like that. This is 10, and we can have 20. 30. I can almost bet that these 10 are not gonna be making a full belt, considering of what we have seen on Novice. But let's see. Oh, we lack one of these, right? We lack one of these. That's fine. What does it cost to make it? a ton. We cannot. Okay, we can bring it next time. Now, these don't accept any models, and they don't accept any beaconing as well. So we can only like put them like that and hope that it all works. And I didn't power them up, but with the pylons, it's never a problem. Power is never an issue. Let's do it like that and like that on the other side. Hey, look at this, we have the power. We have the power. And let's see here. Yeah, they're super slow. They are super slow individually. They are individually super slow. Maybe we want more than 40. Maybe we actually want more than 40, because 40 is nothing. 40 is nothing, the power is not an issue. Maybe we want something like, I don't know, 200. 5 times that much. And 200 is only 10 gigawatts, so again, it's nothing. It is nothing. But let's start with this for now. And so again, they're all gonna go in the ship, and the ship output is gonna be on the right hand side. And considering, let's consider that we'll have more of these later. So that's 40. I mean, we can always move the turrets if we need to later on. So that's not a big deal. Keep in mind that when you core mine other planets, you will send all of the special cores here, which will also be providing tons of regular cores after processing. Oh yeah, I'm aware that every single one of these special cores create a core fragment, which contains all of the resources and 1 stone. So yeah, we need to be basically the priority here should always be using core fragments and the outputs of the core fragments before using the raw resources we obtain from these special cores. Like the iron from the core fragments should have priority over these 12 iron. Yeah, we need to be aware of that when we build the design of the smelting facility. So, can we actually automate this already? Like, oh no, we need to go back and bring these, bring the stuff first. But we can already like place down chests and have these pre-mine everything. Yeah. Oh wait, there's one. Let's place down the turrets, and you know what? Now I think on the right hand side is a bit better for the future. So where are the turrets? Let's convert all the stone into landfill and grab all of this. So let's use belts here. Yeah, I think belts are gonna be easier. Again, we can move charts later. It's no problem. 1, 2, 3, something like that. We can have a simple belt running. You know what? I think it's even easier if we do it somewhere beneath. So this way we can have like 1 output belt, and we might not even need to change anything about how these are placed. Having 1 belt. They're a little bit far, the top row. Oh, it's because this one is badly placed. Okay. Have these. Beam, beam, and have a belt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? And 8. This is 16. Yeah, this is 16. And all we need to do is connect the initial ammunition. Oh, and let's not connect to the ship, because the ship is not gonna get the connection. Yeah, something like that. Let's make 1 of these, a little bit bigger one. Store all of the ammunition here and have it go out. Okay. Wait. What's with the power? What's with the power? Oh, we're using ship's power. We are using ship's power for the core mining. That's bad. Okay, good, better. Ammo ingredients are pretty basic. Battery, so plastic. It is basic, true, but we will need plastic. But I think it's very easy to deliver them using the spaceship. It comes, it delivers basic stuff, such as water, ice, and ammunition, and it leaves with all the core mining. Should be pretty simple. Okay, now we have all of it here. This one's heat is increased. 4 gigawatts, so we need at least, at most, 8 here. We can remove these ones which have been added afterwards. Yeah, let's have 8 because of 57% efficiency. Let's check the power. Yep. Oh, 5 gigawatt with the ship. Yeah, the ship provides some power here, which we don't want to, but it's fine. No, it's actually fine right now. Okay. I think we're good. How are the glaives doing? They have accumulated at like one location for some reason. They don't go here, or maybe they're almost done. They're almost done. We can confirm the battery extinction very soon here. That didn't take that long. Okay, yeah, they're almost done. So let's prepare. So how many items we can store? Well, all of these cargo wagons can store 40 times 10, 400 items, 400 stacks, and these chests can store 500 each. That means we need to prepare at least 4 chests as a buffer. Let's have the shields. If the hold on, what happens if a shield go on a structure when it lands? Okay, nothing happens. It's just we cannot build on it when it's placed. That's fine. So let's prepare 3 chests in a row here. Let's have 4 chests, yeah. How should we do it? Oh yeah, something like that. So we need a 4 chests of buffer so that the ship can be loaded without waiting for the mining to happen. And we can do it like that. All of them shall go inside this chest. And then we can simply do this. And here, now, we have to have space ones, right? What happens if we have non-space mini loaders here? They will not... no, we cannot even place them. Yeah, we cannot even place them. So we have to have the space ones as the input. But now, can we connect them to the basic ones? This is what I wonder. Probably no, but who knows? Yeah, we can't. Yeah, oh yeah, of course. If it was possible, then belt braiding would not be a thing. So that means that we need to have at least one set of the space ones on the outside, which is fine. No, it is good. Yeah, I realize. I realize now for the breeding purposes. Do this and finally do this. And now we can have these ones. We can have the basic ones, the ground ones. Oh, but again, once we unlock the super ones, these ones, they can go both on ground and in space, and they carry more, 64 items instead of 45. So it's a win-win-win, by the way. Like that. And now we are ready to unload all of it. For some reason there is no... Oh yeah, I didn't place these because I thought it would be taking too much resources, but... Oh. Like that. I'm not sure we are gonna be able to do it because we only have 42. I mean, we can always finish it when we go back. like that. Now these are gonna be a little bit slower, and I have been using this chest as our proper as our own like storage chest, but that's fine. So yeah, as you can see, the mining here is really low. Like, they don't mine fast. We don't even have one full belt. I don't even think we have like one full belt of these. We'll have a buffer. So the important part is to mine on many planets at once. Or we're just core mining and shipping out to Novice? I thought that was processing hub. Ah, no. We are mining and we're shipping it to Morse. So this is Dagon is one of the many. Is the first one of the many mining planets we'll have in the future, and the shipping is gonna be the processing is gonna be done on Morse. Yeah. So this planet is done. We can leave now. We don't need anything here. Last box on spaceship has maxed items. Ah, yeah. This is the like, we're mixing them for now, but that's fine. Let's actually leave. Let's leave and let's prepare for. Oh, we need a clump. We need a clump here in order to be able to arrive instantaneously. Where are the clamps? Don't tell me I don't have a clamp. Okay. Whew. Saved. Where is the ship's clamp? Don't we have any? Okay, the ship doesn't have any clamp. That's fine. We can use we can put any of it. Let's have it at the front. I like clamps at the front. I think it makes more sense. Oh, they're a bit more yeah, they need to be next to the console anyways. So front is best. Yeah. I need caffeine. Revan Spheres when? I cannot say soon. I don't know. But right now, what we're trying to make a core mining hub, because thing is, without the hub, if you want vacuum processing, without the core mining setup, if you want vacuum processing, we will have to manually mine, right? And it would require the same, almost the same effort. Not quite much, not quite the same, but almost the same effort. So instead of that, core mining is, if it's done once and for all, it can be, it can help us in the future and have us spend less time expanding the basic miners. So it's basically an investment. We do it now and we gain a lot of time and resources in the future, right? Okay, we're ready. And we want to go back to Morse. Oops, wait. While this is core mining. Morse, let's go. And let's think about a draft of a base, of a smelting facility. So the one big condition of this smelting facility, core miner assembling facility, big smelting, is that we want it to be expandable. So as we add more planets and more output, more throughput, we need to be able to handle the additional throughput. So we want to be able to handle the additional. Oh wait, maybe we should go through Novice orbit. Let's see, where are we? Medusa. Oh, it's called Medusa, the ship. I didn't even notice. Maybe we need to go to Novice orbit first to grab, or even to Novice. Yeah, I think I forgot to grab all the crushers. We will need crushers to process the core miners. So let's go to Novice first. Novice orbit. Refuel. Go to Novice. Novice orbit. You wanted to climb on the ground. Oh! Dang it. That's fine. That's fine. We shall adjust it once we. Oh man, I need coffee as well. If it wasn't 12:30 a.m., I would have taken the coffee as well. Looks like we need to research some infinite mining productivity, but that requires DSS1, which requires NAC, which requires NAC processing, which requires spaceship, which requires... Yeah. Man, how did I forget the clamp on the ground? Let's also put a clamp here for the ship. On the orbit. And placed perfectly. Now it's placed perfectly. For once. Let's grab these and have a clamp here. It doesn't really matter. Just so we can land it easier here next time, more easily next time. And you know what? We can actually set them up. Practice, clamping automation practice. So this one is spaceship target. Okay, so we need the target right clamp, which is 3, and spaceship left clamp, which is 3 as well. Okay, on. Okay, let's now go to novice and grab the crashers. You have 2 clamps already. Oh yeah, there's the one above, but the one above is a bit too far. The one above was designed for the personal ship. So when we clamp at the one above, we are positioned properly. Don't talk about the lower clamp anymore. He'll get to building spaceship docks at some point rather than using the shipyard at his docking area. Oh, actually, yeah, we will need spaceship docks, but they will have nothing except stations to deliver the antimatter. That's all these docks are going to be doing. They're only going to be delivering the antimatter. Now we have. Wait, why this chest is limited? We want as much antimatter as we can make. Now we have some issue with making the cryonite. And we have tripled the amount of machines, but maybe even tripling is not enough. Like cryonite, I haven't realized it, but cryonite usage is crazy high. Cryonite usage is crazy high. Let's check it out actually, because cryonite is used everywhere, literally everywhere where we need the. Let's check. So right now we're producing 84 canisters a minute. So we need 35,000 slash a minute, and that requires how? Oh, clicking on the machine allows us to place it. We need to right-click in order to choose the machine. Oh my god, I haven't even checked these. It requires, like, just this base will require 13 of these converting. Oh my god. I think we might be better off placing them directly at the factory and delivering sulfuric acid and cryonite rods by novice, rather than having one long chain of these here at the mall, at the refinery. Yeah, that's a little bit. So why is he ignoring the... Oh! You mean this clamp? Because I'm blind. Okay. Point taken. Note taken. Found it! Oh god. 3 and 3. Do we have a second? Is there a second one? Fun finding the secret clamp. Don't we? I don't even have cryoslash in orbit. What are you using it for other than coolant? Only coolant. Only coolant. But since we only use efficient cooling every time, where can we view the recipes? There are 2 recipes for making them. There are always two recipes, right, to make these, and there's the one which uses cryoslash and having a lot of it everywhere. I like that it took like 5 people pointing out in chat. I didn't realize we were talking about the clamp on the spaceship, but again, I'm blind as well, so yeah, thank you for that. Let's go and grab some. Go to novice grab some crushers, and we are ready to start working on the smelting facility. Core mining smelters. Anchor. Let's anchor on the near the mall, as we did earlier. Confirm. Man, I really love spaceships. Like, you can grab the items, you can put them in a chest anywhere, and it's all automated. It's all automated. It's all good. You don't crash. You don't need to like check the fuel. I mean, yeah, you don't need to check the fuel. So we have a lot of these. We can already set up the core mining on another planet. Let's have one. Let's have one for now, because this is the one we needed for the other way. You know what? Let's have everything for the core mining elsewhere. We're gonna get there pretty soon. Expanding is gonna be easy. Man, the bases are always designed to be expanded, but for some reason I'm finding ourselves always creating something new rather than expanding. Expansion is rare. Okay, so we have this. We have this. Let's get crushers and let's go. Pulverizers. By crushers, I mean pulverizers. Let's have more. More! If I had the points, I'd say that clamp should be renamed to the Forgotten Clamp. Clamp, it can only be set a number, right? Forgotten Clamp. Like that. Yeah, we can only set a number here. Okay, let's lift. Let's launch. Let's go to Novice Orbit for the refueling, and we shall be checking the clamp automation. Should be automatic. We should be able to automatically accost. Bam! Yeah, done. Oh, let's also go to the Novice Orbit Mall to grab these undergrounds mini loaders. We can craft them, but that takes stack inserters, and that's not ideal. Also these. So I'm thinking about guys. I'll share with you an idea about how the organization should go on this smelting factory. I think all of the resources, I'm not gonna say shall be outputted, but let's try to make platforms using not even rocket fuel, but using antimatter. Let's have platforms which are gonna be lifting to the lifting and landing for the item transfer everywhere on the planet. How about that? What do you think about that? And using antimatter is even better than using rocket fuel, because it's gonna be fueled much faster. And all we need is bringing canisters from the Novice Orbit and bringing back the other ones, because we have done this calculation at Novice, determining that antimatter, since it's 10 times as compact as energy-wise as a rocket fuel, it's always better to use antimatter if possible. It's always more efficient, always. So even though Morse is a planet full with crude oil, it's still more efficient to be using antimatter. We just need to produce more of it, right? And for that, to prepare for that, let's grab different items which we're going to be needing to make these platforms. And we might also be wanting to grab some canisters, initial canisters. Can we unpack the antimatter in space? Wait, I think we need to go here. Can we unpack the antimatter on land? Sorry, not in space. Antimatter. If we check out this recipe with emptying, it must be done by particle accelerator. Okay, so antimatter can only be unpacked in space. So we need to bring liquid antimatter already. Like we need to bring antimatter in. Oh, we can actually use these antimatter tanks, booster tanks. We can bring. We can have a ship dedicated to bringing antimatter to the planet, and we can use the jumps there. So we will need some fuel engines. Let's have some flooring, just to design this, because I'd like to see, first of all, I'd like to see how much fuel it's gonna require. Let's have more of these, 50. How much fuel these platforms are gonna require? It's gonna be very simple: flooring, wall, and I'm thinking about even having like only one warehouse, only one. because it's proportional. The antimatter cost is proportional to the number of storages, to the integrity, and the integrity is directly proportional to the number of storages. So lifting off with one warehouse or lifting off with two, we're just gonna be doubling the cost. So it's the same basically. Let's try. So go back to Morse, where we shall start the big colonization. So this ship is gonna be repurposed into cargo ship delivery for all things solid. But for now, we're using it a little bit like a traveling ship, because it's below 1000 integrity, so we're sure it's not gonna die, and it's also fast and nimble. Anchor on Morse. We will need to add we need to add a clamp here as well, but clamp can be done later. And let's get to work. So first of all, yeah, the fuel is full. First of all, let's start producing all the landfill. And we need power as well. I think, yeah, the first step should be making the power. We're using the... Yeah, let's not use this one. Let's make some power. We have a lake here. Have a bigger lake there. Novice. Yeah, shortcuts definitely would be good if you can remember these. Let's have this done. Oh, what are you? Huh. Let's have this done. And where shall we put these? I think somewhere here is not too bad. We can landfill a bit at the top side and expand towards the top, but for now, this is okay. So we will need 8 of these antimatter pipes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 8 of the pipes, and we must be having everything else. Oh, we don't have these pumps, so we need 8 of these as well. Then we will need... let's already start heating this thing. So, from Kaidus, I'm not sure how... what's the efficiency, but it's close to Novice, so it should be the same as on Novice. The lasers are on the right, and the heating stuff is on the left. Oh, by the way, lasers turned off. So maybe that planet, Dagon, is now free from biters. Let's check. Confirm extinction. Yes! We have confirmed that the surface of Dagon is clear of hostiles. No more hostiles with spawn. Cool. But we do have biter meteors, so it's 1% threat, which is not bad. Now, should we trim the surface, guys? What do you think? Should we trim the surface? I think it's still better to trim it, even though we will have more chances to have a meteor if it crashes right here, but... Oh, the copy-paste. Oh, the unfinished copy-paste here. What? Oh, God. We only have... it's not terrible. We only have 8 of them protecting the planet. But again, it's biter meteors. When lasers turn off, you should get a message in console saying no hostiles found. Oh, I might have missed it. Yeah, these ones, right? Autoglaive could not find enemies. Switching off. Like, the message spam is real. This is why I am having trouble to, like, reacting to these, like, I'm always thinking of something not exactly necessary. How many pumps will we need here? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 here. So we need 8 pumps, and 8 pumps means at least 2. Well, let's have our build. Let's have our build for the pumps. Oh, yeah, before that, Kaidus orbits, we need to preheat this machine. So let's start. Let's go to Morse, and let's preheat that receiver. Cool. Now that this is being done, let's check what's the efficiency. 66%. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have right now we have 8 gigawatt generating. We have 8 gigawatt. Yeah, we have 8 temperature generators. So we need how much of 66 of how much is 8? 12. We need at least 12, but let's go with 14. Man, I'm really I don't like the fact that there's like spaces in between. I think these are the best ones. Let's have 16 for now, and we can trim it a bit. We can keep 16 actually. That's not a big problem, not a big deal. Okay, and let's go to novice and copy the nice setup we have here for the pumps. Man, I do love this one. One of my favorites. How wide this should be? Okay, perfect. The width is good. We don't have landfill. We don't have landfill yet here. We're not gonna be able to do it just yet. The big setup. It's fine. Let's have a small setup first. I mean, we won't be using all of this power yet, so we can start with the small setup and we can improve it. We can improve it later on. I'm gonna grab these. I should have grabbed it with the underground. Do it like that, that. And yeah, let's just put the pumps here for now. Intake. So you have 8 heat temperature turbines, so you need 12 gigawatts. Ah, yeah, 12. Thanks. Offshore pumps. Bum bum. Let's have 4 of them for now. So we're not going to be using all of these just yet, and that means that 4 are more than enough for now. Oh. Pipes, so easy to miss. Yeah. That's fine. This shall be changed anyways. In the future. Okay. We have these, and again, let's have a... Did you remove the generator? I think we didn't remove the generator at Dagon. I mean, it would finish. No, we didn't remove it, but it could have finished the coal and it could be done with it. Like, it wouldn't be used. Let's put one here again with the coal to power all of this up to begin with. Like, we have water now everywhere. Yeah. This is done. It's really slow. Oh, let's actually this is really slow, but there is a way to make it way faster. You know what? We can use these ones, which are the old glaives. Point them at Morse and use them to superheat that receiver in energize mode. Look how faster it increases now. 21, 22, 23. Yeah. So let's keep 12. Let's keep 12 here. 16, yeah. And the power shall be online very soon. And with the power, we shall be able to do this. We shall be able to get all of this to work. Yep, the power is in. You can see we have 8 gigawatts. Nice. Oh, we need output chest for this. Only one, I think, is good enough. This needs to be faster. Oh god. Okay. So the landfill is slowly gonna grow. Look at the level 9 models here on the stone. This is some aristocratic stone. Oh god. Sorry about the bots. One day the link shall be disabled. Until then, if you have any link, any good links, you can make use of the power. Okay, so let's think about the design of the factories. So I had a small shower thought about how it should be done. And again, the input is always on the left, the output is always on the right, right? So we're always gonna be receiving them from here. And the idea is that in the future, we might increase the amount of ships which are gonna be coming, with the fragments. So we need to make it scalable. Hey, is this only space exploration? Hey, Rexal, welcome to the Mad Lab. Yeah, it's only space exploration, with some quality of life mods. Just ban the phrase when they become. Oh, true. Good idea. Good idea. They all use this. Is the same same origin. I think all these bots have the same origin. We can check out the sentences of the bots and ban these. And yeah, please refer to the mod list for more details. But this is there is no other overhaul mod, notably Factorio. It's only AC. Okay. So again, the idea is that we will have a bunch of ships here, and let's test out how much antimatter does one platform take in order to live. So the idea is that we're gonna be using this kind of platforms. I'm not sure about the design yet. They're gonna be super small, and they're only gonna contain, say, a tank, antimatter tank, and a chest. A chest. Just this, right? Something like that. Very easy, very simple. I mean, they also need a console somewhere, so it might not be that simple. How about putting a console right here, so we can have a... these kind of platforms. And what I'd like to check now is how much energy they would take to lift off. How much energy? Must be super small. Must be super small. And it will need again. They can be bigger than that because the limiting point will be the chest, not the structural integrity but the contents integrity. Container stress. Yeah, look at it's 268, and we need 53 gigajoules to lift off. So imagine this all this base is based around this kind of platforms, lifting and warping. Instead of using trains, we can use these platforms. And let's see whether it's worth it or not, or whether we should scrap the idea. Okay, I'm doing it with the Factorio 2 mod with it and having fun. Yeah, I do. I know the Factorio 2 adds a lot of stuff, which makes it a lot of fun. But since it's my first AC playthrough, I tried to. The idea was to try to see how it works without any other mod, like as the first one, as the first playthrough. So this needs 53 gigajoules to take off. How much antimatter fuel does it require? So antimatter fuel is 20 megajoules of fuel value. So if we divide 53,000 by 20, we are at 2,500. So 2,500 is 2.5 canisters. So if we have these kind of platforms warping non-stop with resources, which by the way contain as much as one rocket could fit, we will need 2.5 antimatter canisters for them to lift once from this planet. Now, it doesn't sound very cheap, to be honest, but again, it's there's a lot of resources which can be lifted off with it, right? So I'd like to try and have this base work like that. What do you think about that? A 1-to-4 train is 160 slots versus this ship, which is 512 slots. Ah, man, is this idea completely to be scrapped? Is it too expensive? I don't think you need the engine, only the Vitol. What is VT oil? The console? We don't need the engine? Wait. Only the tank then? Ah, the booster. Only the booster tank? It says disabled because we don't have the engine. Ah, just like that? Oh, without the ship, they just not gonna... they don't... without the engine, they are not able to advance, right? That's it? Ah, I see. I mean, it doesn't really change anything except for the size of the ship, right? So, is it... What do you think, guys, about paying 2.5 antimatter canisters every single liftoff? If we are able to deliver these canisters and mass produce them. But as you say, Faustust, we can have 124 train, which is a third of the contents. But the advantage, there are several advantages. Well, first of all, it's a design like nowhere else, except for IC playthroughs. Second advantage is that it's almost like logistic robots. You don't have to be worried about rails. You can have these go anywhere, and having your sub-factories be bigger, have more space, basically. 2,500 antimatter versus nuclear fuel. Another option is to use rockets to deliver content everywhere. Oh, if you use rockets, then we won't be having to pay a ton of fuel because we have a lot of fuel here, and everything could be recycled. Like we can have one big global network for the capsules and the packs recycling. You do have a rocket silo on you? Let me check. Oh yeah, we do. So a rocket requires 11,000 K to lift off, to go to Morse, to go to itself. 11,000 K, 11,000 to lift off. So 11,000 is a 220 solid rocket fuel. 230 solid rocket fuel. Which is basically 2 rows. Yeah, I think this is nothing. I think this is nothing, and I think delivering antimatter is going to be way too expensive as we expand. You are right. I think you are right. And using antimatter for this kind of things is not a good idea, even though it's more compact. With the rockets, we're gonna be using this own planet's resources, which is oil, and we have a ton of them. So maybe, yeah, let's go with the rockets. I think I agree with you. Another idea would be to use the rocket fuel for these. But again, 500 joules. This 50 gigajoules. How much liquid rocket fuel does it take? Let's compare. What's the fuel value? What is the fuel value here? Where can we see it? I think we need to check. We need to check the fuel itself. No, we need to check the liquid fuel. Here, fuel value 2 megajoules. Okay, it's 2 megajoules, so 50 gigajoules divided by 25,000. Okay, so this ship requires 25,000 to launch, and the rocket requires 11,000, like half as much to launch, and they have the same cargo. That's annoying. You have your attractor usability 20. Not quite there. We're at 19. Let's actually try and research it, because I think we are blocked by Naquium for the other one. Let's try to have this one researched. Yep, this one is able to progress. Perfect. Let's keep this one going. Man, that's really annoying that the same size ship is taking twice as much fuel as the rocket. And the reason to that is the warehouse. This is the because of the warehouse. Oh, how about having trains on it? How about having trains? If we have trains, that's still not worth it, right? Finally, my redeemed points are on use again. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I do agree that rockets might be better, and if we have a global network going, it might be very easy to actually have a distribution of capsules and cargo, etc., etc. Okay, let's think. Let's go with the rockets for now. Let's go with the rockets. Trains would require a ton of ship integrity instead of container. Yeah, we would need to have bigger ships. Maybe with this we will reach the same integrity size. Yeah, so it's not exactly worth it. I do agree. Now, imagine we have a ship landed with all the fragments like this, and we are outputting them. Let's see how much. Hold on. Let's close these. How much of the machines, of the pulverizers, we will need to per belt? Let's actually plan it out here. So, say we want. Oh, and we will also have the core fragments. And by the way, what's the ratio? What's the conversion ratio? Say we want one full belt of basic core fragments from the iron fragments, and how much iron fragments is that gonna take? No. It was a bad. No, that's it. Yeah, 6.5 thousand. So one full belt of core fragments is generated after 2.424 belts of iron ore core fragments, along with almost 2.4 belts of iron ore. Huh. And that is requiring 17 pulverizers. 2.4. Now let's limit to this one. Let's go here and limit this to one full belt. So one full belt of core fragments here require only 7 pulverizers. Requires only 7 pulverizers, which produces like a little bit less than half a belt of core fragments with one full belt of ores. And that's really cool. That's really cool that the amount of iron ores is almost equal to the amount of core fragments. You may remember where I didn't for putting rocket reusability into research queue. Ah, that that point. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I did do it then, but then we ran into the trouble of not having enough rocket science, which is why we had to stop. And then we had some like with that research technologies to do, and but yeah, your redeemed points are still going. So here we have 4 belts, right? No, not 4 belts. We actually have a lot of them here, but these are going to be consumed very fast because we have 400 slots in there, and we have a lot of slots here. I think we can go with It doesn't actually matter right now how many belts we implement. Let me actually move the ship a little bit to a little bit better place. Let's move the ship to a little bit better place. So imagine we have the ships, because there's like a lake here on this right hand side, and there's oil here. We need to decide where this factory will go, and I feel like this lake is man, there's so much water on this planet. There's so much water, it's crazy. More than half of it is water. Maybe somewhere here for now, so we don't have to landfill as much. Okay, and that's the here's the idea. Here's the idea. So the spaceships are gonna be landing like that, something like that, something like that. Yeah. I would drop off special cores at the far left. So hear me out. The plan is that we have the core miners, which we have the cores which are outputting like that, and they're going bottom. Now, why bottom? Because we might have in the future we might have several anchors with several of these ships, which are landed in parallel like that. And this way, if we have these miners, these ores go to the bottom, we can easily expand the amount of ores delivered by spaceships to the left, right? We can do like that, and we can have a second bell going down, a second bell going down. So we have all the iron ores like this. This is just the iron ores. Now, for the other ores, what we can do is we can make it above. The next row here above is gonna be for the ores, for the core fragments for other things. So again, we can go down, and here at the bottom, we need to decide how we should processing it, how we should process it. And one simple thing to do is first of all, we can actually use this space either down or right next to it. Actually, maybe down is a bit better. We can use this space to crush it into basic ores and resources, raw resources. And after crushing, we can directly put it into a, so as decided, a rocket silo. I copied my novice base into a blueprint, overlaid on my oil moon. It wouldn't fit much like yours, so depending on how much ore processing you do here, the more left you may need to go. Ah. Yeah, we can start here. Actually, it's not a big deal right now. Let's talk about the design. Let's decide on the design, which of course gonna be changed in the next stream because it always changes. Where are the pulverizers? Here. So we need 7 for one belt. So let's have a row of 7, and I think we're gonna be. We're not actually fitting a spaceship here. Let's say okay. First of all, how many belts? We almost have 4 chests, so let's have 4 belts. Let's actually have 3 coming out from here, and only 1 coming out from the top. We can have 2 of them basically merged together here. I mean, we can do it later. We can have in total 4 belts going out. We can have 4 belts going out. Then we need 7 times 4 pulverizers. 7 times 4 pulverizers. And we can build columns. We can actually build columns, which is a little bit easier here. Something like that. We can have columns, so they are gonna process the core fragments, iron ore. And again, when we have more spaceships on the left, this is all gonna be very compact, because we can have 4 columns here, which are almost the same width as the spaceship. So the processing can be done like this. And the idea is that they all load these items on a special, on a rocket. And I think the best would be to have separate rockets, 1 rocket per resource. It's going to be way easier to manage. We would not need any kind of automation for that. I mean, any kind of circuitry. So let's say we have 2 rockets. For now. And where is it? Did I not? Yeah. And the advantage with this is that we don't need any kind of like belting or trains or anything if we use only rockets, which is actually very convenient. It's very convenient. Rocket silo, can never find it. This one. So we can have 2. Not sure how we should organize these. Maybe 1 below another. So we can have belts coming in from here and then from the side for the other one. Something like that. And these are going to be able to output the ores into so core fragments. We're going to have a special location with reception pads, the landing pads, to collect the core fragments and process them. And these ones are going to be sitting in the rocket, right? And all of them are going to be actually, wait, we can either deliver all of them to Novice by rockets, because delivering from here to Novice is very simple. Actually, let me show you. It takes what, 60k fuel? It's nothing to shoot stuff from here to Novice. But what do you think? Should we actually process them into plates on this planet? Should we process them into plates? The advantage of processing into plates is that we can use them directly here for this kind of mole. We can have a small mole going. And the disadvantage is that we will need to have yet another smelting facility. We actually do need them. I don't think it's a choice we have. Okay, we shall decide. If we need to smelt it, we don't have to have the smelting, like pure smelting everywhere. We can have a small smelting dedicated to what we need and send everything else to Novice. This is an oil planet. Fuel is essentially free here. Yeah, exactly. This is why sending rockets from here to Novice is free. Is free. But we will need to send from Novice. We will need to send the cargo rocket sections and capsules back to this planet. So this is gonna be for Novice, the expense on Novice side to load the rocket components back and send them here. But if we have a global network going here, it's not gonna be a problem. It's not going to be a problem. Now, how should we prioritize the processing? So we don't want to send this is going to be the cores. The cores are going to go here, and we need to process the cores somewhere. It can be anywhere, because again, this rocket is just going to be lifting and landing with the cores. And we also want to prioritize the rockets which are handling the resources from the cores as opposed to the raw iron ore. So here we actually need 3 rockets, right? We need 3 of them. We'll have the cores, hold on, let me configure this. We will have the cores, the iron itself, and the stone. We have a little bit of stone everywhere, which is a little bit annoying. Maybe stone could be actually put on a belt, because we really don't produce a lot of it. But then we will still need to be thinking about belt expansions. No, let's just put it on a rocket. Do you get all 100 rocket sections back from launches now? Yep, we are reusing all of it. Oh, you mean reusability? No, we're at 19 reusability. So once we get to 20, we're going to be able to have 100%. Now we are getting 92. After we finish this research, it's going to be 96, and then 100. Until unless a rocket crashes, so it's not 100 all times. It's like there is a chance for crashing, which makes you lose all the rocket sections. Okay, let's think about how we should be doing the basic processing, the basic ore processing. The basic core processing. It can be done anywhere on this planet. It doesn't have to be here. And the good part about this is that since these are kind of modular, they can be placed anywhere along with this with the clamps for the spaceships. They can be super modular, really convenient. Now, let's think whether we should be integrating belts or not. I don't think we want to be doing that. But let's say anywhere else on this planet, we have landing pads to receive the ores. And we will have a processing for these. And it can be done almost in the same way we do it on Novice right now, where we basically put them all on a belt and use a splitter. Let me show you how it's done. I mean, nothing particularly complicated, right? We just split them one after another. But they are a little bit... So we have 6 solid outputs and 2 liquid outputs. Let's try to have a design. Let's actually have a design planned for how this should be done. And what's the order of operations? What's the order? I still think we need to be doing some smelting here for at least to get the... What do you think? At least to get some of the like mole stuff going, right? But problem is we don't have copper. We don't have copper here. We can actually mine it from here while we have it and colonize a copper planet later. We can have copper mines here taking from... putting directly into a rocket, like copper ore, as if it were the mining. Now imagine we have these. What's the way we should be using these? Oh, by the way, what's the side size? Side size, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 7, right? So we can use these. We can use the long junction pipes and do something like that. Do something like that. I didn't even press Alt for some reason. And we can have water here. Oh, Now for water, I think we want the 3x3. Now, the idea is to have them all output their resources on a belt without being mixed. I think it's gonna help us scale them properly. We don't want these anyways. Oh, it won't work. It won't work. This won't work because we'll have to have a gap here. We'll have to have a gap, so they won't be connected. So it doesn't really matter. Let's try and see if we are able to output 6 of them on a different side. It's really hard. It's really hard to make sure they all go in different direction without using splitters and not putting them all together to begin with. The idea is if we are able to have 6 belts like this, it's gonna be a bit easier to scale. Is it even possible? And they can all go on one side here, and then after we merge them, 2 sides are gonna be completed, and that is really convenient. That's really convenient. No splitters, and because I'm thinking UPS now. If you use a lot of splitters, it's gonna be very UPS intensive, because these are gonna be duplicated as much as we need. It's 100 plus minus 10 with a max of 100. You still need to produce rocket parts. Yeah, we will definitely need to produce rocket parts just in case. How can we do it? Oh, is it possible to... Ah, the left side is weird. A right side would be okay, but left side is a bit weird. Because left side, if you do this, it's not gonna... Oh, this is gonna work because they output on the top, but on the other side, they're gonna output on the bottom, and they're gonna be blocking into this one. Blocking into... Unless we come from the bottom. Oh, we go to the bottom, and we rotate. Oh, let's try. So how many of these machines? Maybe the order I'm doing things. Okay, it's not shift, man. They have changed the shortcuts. Control, right click. Maybe I'm not doing things in the correct order. Maybe we should be already delivering these. Why don't you output all on one belt and sort out with the splitters? As I was saying, having splitters here is gonna be a UPS drain, because look at the... Sometimes UPS already drops at 45, right? So I'm thinking about having something as efficient as possible, and splitters are, as you may know, a big UPS sink. Don't forget space about the beacon. Oh yeah, if we have 6 belts like this, we can have a beacon on one of the sides, I think. I think it should be reaching. It's not. Oh, you're right, Faustus. You are right. It's not reaching. I mean, we can, if we have undergrounds. It depends on the underground's location. It depends on the underground's location. So let's see here. Let's see. I'm curious. If we just do this, is it gonna work? Or we can have these output to the outside just to save to get the space for the beacons. We can have a space for a beacon. Oh no, it's still not possible. Is it weird, guys? What am I doing right now? Is it too weird? I think it is. I think it is quite weird. And alright, but you can handle like 40 pulverizers for a bunch of splitters. I mean, it's not you need 6 splitters per pulverizer. But the thing is, that's what we are doing right now. That is what we are doing right now here on Novice. It's this, right? And as you can see, if you output all on the same belt at the and if you use only as you say a little bit of splitters at the end here, then the belts are gonna be congested with items. And if we balance the items one on each belt at the beginning, then we're gonna be having we are gonna be able to place way more pulverizers in a row with less splitters. So it will all be optimized, I feel like. Does it make sense? Hey, the smile shot, thank you for following. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. The speeders are a bane of megabases. So the less we use them, the better. So if you say we use only a few of them at the end to split out, we won't be able to have a lot of rows. But maybe it's fine. You know what? Maybe it's actually fine if we afford smaller rows of these. Let me see. I wanted to check. So, for example, these their biggest output is iron ore, right? Yeah, 6 of iron and 5 of everything else, and even less of uranium and vulcanite. So let's see how much we can afford for one full belt of iron ore by cracking core fragment processing. So we will need 14 pulverizers. 14 pulverizers. And the thing is, if you want one full belt of iron ore from the 14 pulverizers, we cannot have these 14 pulverizers in a row, simply in a row like that. It's not going to be possible. Doesn't make sense to me, but you do what you do. I think anyway this is not going to be possible because of the beacon. If we have this, it might be tileable. We might achieve the per belt distribution, but we might not be able to beacon, and we will need to have some space in between. So let's yeah, but having this is a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird because we cannot afford to have 4, 5, 6 belts per pulverizer. 4, 5. How can we do it? How can we do it? And as you can see, how much belts do we have in total here? 0.8 plus 0.8 plus 0.8. 24. We have 3 belts, right? In total, with this, we have 3 belts. Oh, wait. No, wait. Where is... Oh, plus iron. So we have 4 belts. 3 here and 4 here. So in total, we actually don't need 6. We can merge some of them and split them at the end. Split them at the end. 4 belts, huh? In that case, we might as well be using mini loaders. Oh, but mini loaders are also a UPS drain. Decisions. Now, unfortunately, if we say, for example, on one belt we want to put stone and vulcanite, we will still go beyond one full belt. If we use once... Oh, but if we use vulcanite along with stone and coal, for example, then we will have exactly 2 belts. Because this is 167 plus 167 is 333, right? Yeah, it's exactly 333. So we might want to bring this one onto both this, and this might do the trick. So it's gonna give us less splitters, but we'll be using mini loaders instead. Let's try. So here, this one is gonna be iron. This one is gonna be copper, and then we're gonna use stone and vulcanite together. Oh, let's use copper and uranium together then, because uranium is still unused here. Copper and uranium, stone and vulcanite, and coal and vulcanite. So, and this is gonna give us exactly the belts we want. Coal and vulcanite. We're gonna split them later. And that gives us space for beacons below if we drop this. If we do it like that. Like this. What efficiency are the core miners on this planet? Efficiency on this planet. True, we might want to add core miners here as well. I don't think I have... oh no, we do have them in the ship. How... can you know in advance the efficiency of a core miner? It's 1.8 a second by default, and I don't remember how much was it on the other planet. The 1 point second you can see on the right hand side, it's proportional. It should be proportional to the radius of the planet. So here we are at Morse, which is 944. Is it basically the double? divided by 100 per second, 1000 per second. Multiply the radius by 0.5. No, divided by 50. Or by 500. You divide the radius by 500 and you have the core mining expectations for one single one of these. Oh, no, it doesn't make sense, because it also depends on the productivity. So it doesn't make sense. How many pulverizers for one fully compressed belt, no sorting? And that's the thing. Very few. Like with 14, we have 4 belts. So divide by 4. Only 3 to 4, right? And this is why I don't want to have one belt outputted by all of them at once. It's exactly why. And with this, we can be having 14 of them distributing ores on their respective belts, and it's going to require less sorting at the end and more compact build. I'm asking with the numbers you have, like when you place one down, it says 100% effective. The core mining setup you did earlier, how effective are all these with percentage-wise? Percentage-wise, it depends on the number of these. Let me show you. Dagon. Here, each one of these. I don't think you. Yeah, you need to place them, and you have the percentage displayed. But it's 40, right? Okay, you know how you can count? When you multiply, when you have 1, it's 100%. And when you multiply it by 4, you have 50%. If you multiply, yeah, if you want to double the output, you divide by 4. So when you go from 1 to 4, you're at 4 are 50%. Then 16 are at 25%. 32 should be at 25 divided by 2, 12.5, and 40 are somewhere below. My point is you could bundle all the non-sorted belts together at the end and then start to sort them out. So you need 1 splitter per fully compressed and not sorted belt multiplied by 6 for different results. Yeah, I understand exactly what you mean. This is the setup which we have on Novice, and I think it's not the best. This one, right? We have 1 fully compressed belt with all of them. And at the end, we are splitting for the resources. And you can see here, it's we actually have a mistake, because these ones are not even working. Like, we have too much of these. And I don't like this setup, because having these belts will require a lot of... Wait, how about this? Oh, here we have exactly 2 belts as the input. We have 2 belts as the input, and we obtain 4 belts as output. So if we go with this with these ratios, I think it's very efficient. It's very efficient. So we can have 1 belt coming in like from here and here, and you can have these 4 belts going out, and we will have to make 14 of these machines, which is quite compact. Don't tell me this will hurt your UPS that hard. I'm just trying to do it a little bit differently from what we have on Novice. But I mean, again, saying which impacts UPS the most is really a hard thing to say without testing, right? Having 1 belt. This ratio, I like it a lot, because we will have exactly 2 belts of input for exactly 1 belt of output, and these which form exactly 3 belts. So this ratio is really nice. Over engineering, well, that's why we play Factorio. To be honest, my biggest the biggest reason why I'm trying to do it different is exactly that. I'd like it to be different. That's what I'm here for, to see GMS take on how to handle these types of problems. Hey! Glad to provide weird solutions. So the idea here is that we have 2 belts. Let's have actually 7 of these in our. We can have 7 of these on each column, so it's going to give us 14. These are going to create 4 compressed, kind of compressed belts, which we can merge at the top. So these are going to be kind of half belts. We can merge them and distribute them, and the beacons can go in the middle, and the inputs can be done like that. Like we can have an input here. Maybe we'll need to move it a little bit to the left. And we also need to merge it from the ones coming in from below. And the advantage here is that if we're able to achieve that, the beacon can be in the middle. The beacon can be safely in the middle. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to achieve the merging. Let's say we do it like that. Then this one is gonna be something like that. This creates this kind of creates a oh, we can actually put them back together. No. They should be. This is a bit weird. Let's see. How we can create an output for the 4 belts here. Oh, if we have, I have an idea. So here we can do it like that from here. So this one goes here, and this one is continuing there, and we can have kind of the same setup here, but this will create 2 spaces in the middle, which can actually be used for the input belt. Hey, how about that? Weirdness. For those who want to see weird builds, you're in a good place. And we can have an input belt coming in from here. Something like that. Are we going to be able to beacon? I think with this. Oops, not you. The beacon. Actually, you know what? Yes, we can, because with the we have 5 spaces here and we need only 4. So we're gonna be able to beacon this without any issue. Even with that, no, we will need underground. Okay, this is not gonna be working. But let me show you. If we have a setup at the bottom like that, let's have everything here. Oh, what's in the way? Oh, if we have something like that here, there must be a way to place a beacon here. There must be a way. And you know what? We can even bring this one using only 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one can go down. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We need to gain some space. You can run the cores down the center of the machines. Oh, in between. We need 2 belts though. You're right. We can do that. We can do that, but we will need 2 belts. I was thinking about using the middle for the liquids. Oh! I have just noticed that liquids are different on the opposite side, so we can have one of these water, one of these oil, one of these water, one of these oil, etc., etc. One option, not the only way, so you can have space. Yeah, that does look weird. I do agree. I think I like your idea. Unfortunately, we will have two belts of space in between, in the middle here, but that is not exactly a big problem. That is not a big problem. You could pull the machines close together, or we can have them running. They don't reach. We can. I was gonna say we can have them running from this side, but as long as the liquid outputs line up. Yeah, like the liquid outputs are not a problem, because they can. Can we use the big pipes? The big space pipes? Wait, what about the 7 here? No, that will require the... never mind. Okay, yeah, the liquids can all be pumped out through this middle ground. through this middle ground. These connect, and the bottom ones are also going to be connecting. These can be flipped. Before flipping, let's create the 2 belts. So this one requires, again, 2 belts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. The 2 belts are gonna be here in the middle. Oh, if we do that, we can place the beacon in the middle, by the way. We don't need to be worried about this anymore. Yeah, okay, let's actually do that. I think this is gonna create a way more compact stuff. Because if we do this, we don't need to have this kind of weird thing, because we can very simply, we can delete this, move this to the bottom, and have the same setup here going like that. And then we can just do this, and we have 4 belts running alongside each other on the output, and they're a little bit more compact here. And we don't need to be worried about a beacon in this case at all. Wait. Oh, these take... Hold on. They need to be 1 tile lower. They need to be 1 tile lower at the top in order to be tileable. Hold on. Can we do it like that and come from the other side? Oh, we can actually lower these. Yeah, we can do it like that. Yeah, of course. So this can go here, and this one is going there, and that is it. That's it. If you copy like that, now this is all properly tileable. Yep, look at this. It's all tileable. And we have 4 belts running alongside, which makes it compact. The beacons can go in the middle. It's a non-issue, and the liquids can be on each side here. We need to burn the water, I think, anyways. Like that. It's ugly, but it works. Ugly? How ugly? How is it ugly? How is it ugly? But I don't like the fact that we are using a lot of splitters. We're using mini loaders, we're using splitters, so I was going for a UPS friendly build, but this is not UPS friendly at all. It's not. It just isn't. It just isn't friendly. At this stage, Revan's idea was as good as others, but it would be less compact. Wait a second. All of the sides create half a belt. And now the non-sorted belt becomes more attractive. Yeah, exactly. Now the non-sorted belt becomes attractive. These are all non-sorted belts. So you know what? We don't have to use speeders here at all. Wait. We do not have to use speeders at all. We can have this one have a half a belt, and the other one have another half a belt, and we can merge them at the end. So in practice, how it's gonna what does it translate into? Is a setup like that. Wait. Something like that. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. No speeders. And a compact version of. And you know what? We don't even need to use mini loaders here. No, we do need to use mini loaders, so that these output on the closest side. We have 4 belts on each side. It's all tileable. We have 4 belts, and we are filling only half of the belt. It's mixed for these 3 cases, but that's fine. Here, in the end, we can use only 3 speeders, and we're gonna be golden. And we, considering we can merge these sides on the right-hand side here, I think this is a nice build. What do you think? I'm not liking the volcanite uranium merged onto others though, but that's if we don't merge them, we'll need to use more belts. But we don't need to, because these, as you can see here, they combine perfectly. 8 through 3 plus 8 through 3 is 1666, and that means that the remainder is 333, which is the vulcanite. So if you split it across 2, then you will have one fully compressed belt, one fully compressed belt, one fully compressed belt of iron, and a copper belt with some uranium. It's just to have, it's an easy way to have 4 fully compressed belts, considering the build. Hey, I was offline for some time. Can someone tell me why too many loaders have the same item filter? Exactly. So again, with this setup, we have 6 different items, but if you look at the total output, we have only 4 compressed belts. And thing is, copper, coal, and stone are producing 0.833. Iron, no problem, it's compressed, we have 1 belt. These are 833 belts. And vulcanite is 0.33. And what happens, if you take half of it and put it here, it's gonna give you 1. Exactly. Half of it here, 1 exactly. So it's a way to distribute it and make 6 resources into 4 compressed belts. Only 2 of them are gonna be having vulcanite, but they're all gonna be compressed, and they're all gonna go on. This side is gonna create half a belt, this side half a belt, and after we repeat everything, we are gonna be having a fully. We're gonna be having everything in 4 belts at the end. So the result is that 14 pulverizers are gonna create 4 belts, and with a minimal use of splitters, but. Instead, we are using the mini loaders, which might not be ideal. But hey. Nah. Yep. And guys, I have to be stopping now. I'm sorry. It's a bit late. So today we did some things which are not exactly correlating with like. We don't go for like a huge build. I started doing like this kind of setup out of nowhere, seemingly, but the reason is that we need to think about the organization here, and I like to do it on a clear head at the beginning of the next stream. I think it's gonna be better. And I still need to think about the order in which we must do things. I still think that the mole here should be something done early, but we will need smelting, we will need resources, so it's a little bit it's a concern. I need to think about it. And we have this build already ready. So we'll deliver the ores using rockets, landing pads here. We're gonna distribute them. We're gonna put the resources into their respective landing pads, and we shall deliver everything to Novice. We started 3 new projects and completed nothing. That's a good summary. Yeah, it's a good summary. Okay, guys, we shall bring these projects to completion next time. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I'll send you somewhere as usual. And I'll try to think about the order so we can have some stuff done. But I think it's a good framework. It's a good skeleton. And using these rocket silos will allow us to have this going anywhere on the planet. And we can actually have some kind of city block going here with space exploration poles. Faustus always on point with with the remarks. Okay, so where shall we go? Factorio. Who is playing AC? I'm not seeing anyone playing AC right now. Let's just go to someone we haven't watched yet.
Google ピクセル。
そんな時間明るくなってきたもんね。Okay. You're welcome, guys. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate you all being here with me for this adventure. As always, thank you all for watching and see you next time. The raid is starting now. We're gonna go to the Frothy Frog. Okay, guys, have a nice day and bye-bye.